Some engineering failures happened in just a few seconds. Others took years to unfold before ending in complete disaster. But the number one failure on this list changed the world forever and remains one of the worst engineering catastrophes in history. These are the 10 most incredible engineering failures ever. Let's begin. When the Tacoma Narrows Bridge opened in 1940, it was considered a masterpiece of modern engineering. But almost immediately, drivers noticed that the bridge moved dramatically whenever strong winds passed through the area. Just 4 months after opening, powerful winds caused the bridge to twist and bounce uncontrollably before collapsing into the river below. Fortunately, almost everyone escaped safely, but the disaster completely changed the way suspension bridges are designed. Yet this famous collapse was only the beginning. In 1981, hundreds of people gathered inside the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Kansas City for a popular dance event. High above the crowd, suspended walkways were filled with spectators enjoying the evening. Without warning, 2 of the walkways suddenly collapsed, crashing onto the people below. Investigators later discovered that a small design change during construction had doubled the load on critical support connections. It became one of the deadliest structural failures in American history. But the next engineering disaster caused destruction on an even larger scale. In 1995, thousands of shoppers filled the Sampoong department store in Seoul, South Korea. From the outside, everything looked perfectly normal, but deep inside the building, serious structural problems had been ignored for years. Without warning, a large section of the 5-story building suddenly collapsed in just a few seconds. Investigators later discovered that illegal design changes, poor construction, and overloaded floors had pushed the structure far beyond its limits. The disaster became one of the deadliest building collapses in modern history. But the next engineering failure shocked the entire world live on television. On January 28, 1986, millions of people watched the Space Shuttle Challenger launch into the sky. Just 73 seconds after liftoff, the shuttle suddenly broke apart in front of live television cameras. Investigators discovered that extremely cold weather had damaged rubber seals known as O-rings, allowing hot gases to escape during launch. The tragedy changed spaceflight safety forever. But the next disaster polluted the ocean on an enormous scale. In 2010, an explosion on the Deepwater Horizon oil rig triggered one of the largest environmental disasters in history. The rig burned for days before sinking into the Gulf of Mexico. Oil continued pouring into the ocean for nearly 3 months, severely damaging marine life, coastlines, and local industries. The disaster exposed major failures in safety systems and offshore drilling procedures. Yet the next engineering mistake released something even more dangerous than oil. In April 1986, a safety test at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant went horribly wrong. A series of critical mistakes caused reactor number 4 to explode, releasing massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. Entire cities were evacuated, and the surrounding exclusion zone remains largely abandoned decades later. The accident changed nuclear safety standards around the world. But the next collapse happened in the middle of a modern European city. For more than 50 years, the Morandi Bridge carried thousands of vehicles every day across the Italian city of Genoa. Few people imagined that one section of the bridge was slowly weakening. During a storm in 2018, a large section suddenly collapsed, sending vehicles crashing to the ground below. The disaster led to major inspections of aging bridges across Europe. But the next engineering failure happened more than a century earlier and is still remembered today. The Titanic was promoted as one of the safest ships ever built. With advanced technology and watertight compartments, many believed it was practically unsinkable. After striking an iceberg during its maiden voyage in 1912, the ship slowly filled with water before sinking into the Atlantic Ocean. The disaster transformed international maritime safety forever. But even this legendary tragedy was not the largest engineering failure on this list. In 1975, extreme rainfall caused the Banqiao Dam in China to fail, triggering a massive chain reaction as dozens of other dams collapsed soon afterward. The resulting flood swept across entire regions, destroying towns, roads, and farmland. It remains one of the deadliest dam disasters ever recorded and revealed the devastating consequences of underestimating extreme weather. But nothing compares to the engineering failure that takes the #1 spot. In March 2011, a powerful earthquake and tsunami struck Japan, causing one of the worst nuclear accidents in history. The tsunami flooded the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, disabled cooling systems, and led to several reactor meltdowns. The disaster happened because the plant was not fully prepared for such a massive natural event. Thousands of people had to leave their homes due to radiation risks, and the cleanup continues years later. Fukushima became a major lesson about the importance of safety systems, emergency planning, and the dangers of underestimating natural disasters. From collapsing bridges and failed dams to nuclear disasters and space missions gone wrong, these engineering failures changed history and forced engineers to rethink the way the world is built. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Factnox for more amazing facts, engineering, and incredible stories from around the world. See you in the next video.